Well, okay, hello everyone. How's life doing today? Well, in this teaching online activity, I will explain today's material. Today's topic is about problems with subject and verb agreement. Okay, I'll show you the share screen here. Well, okay, okay then. Okay, this is today's topic is problems with subject and verb agreements, January 5th, 2023. Well, everybody, today's presentation or explanation will be divided into three sections. The first is the introduction, and then practice and discussion. Let's start with the introduction. Problem with subject and verb agreements. It's about understanding the rules between subject and verb agreement. It means that subject should agree with the verb. Subject-verb agreement is very simple. If the subject of a sentence is singular, then the verb must be singular. And if the subject of the sentence is plural, then the verb must be plural. An S on a verb usually indicates that the verb is singular, while an S on a noun usually indicates that the noun is plural. Once again, this topic is about subject and verb agreement. It means that the verb should be, should be modified in such a way so that it fits the subject and also vice versa. And as an example, an as and a verb usually indicates that the verb is singular, but if the as is in a noun, usually it indicates that the noun is plural. Okay. Okay, you can see it by yourself here. There are some auxiliaries. There are is, are, am, was, were, has, have, do, and does. Is here is an auxiliary verb usually used in simple present tense, and the subjects that use this auxiliary verb is he, are he, she, and it. Well, is used by you, we, and they. Well, am is only used when the subject is I. Was and were are used when the tense is in the simple past, and was is used when the subjects are I, he, she, and it. While if the subjects are they, we, and you, we use were. And has and have here is like choice. Has is like the singular form of have. So usually we use has when the subjects are he, she, and it. While have is used when the subjects are I, you, we, they. The same goes with do and does. When you use the subjects I, they, you, or we, you choose do, while when you use he, she, and it as the subjects, you choose does. It's very simple. I think it's just like remind you a little bit about the topic. Let's move on about this. There are three major things that you have to take into consideration. The first is prepositional phrase. The second one is inverted verbs, and the third is after certain words such as anybody, everything, no one, something, each, and every. Well, prepositional verbs, I recommend you to reread or restudy the topic of prepositional phrase before going to this diving into this topic. And inverted verbs as well, the previous meeting discussed about inverted verbs. Let's start with prepositional phrase. Okay, everyone here. The key to the doors are in the drawer. Sometimes prepositional phrase makes the reader or makes people confused to identify which the subject is, the real subject is. The key to the doors are in the drawer. The key or the doors, which one is the subject? Okay. And the second sentence, the keys to the door is in the drawer. So you have to be able to identify which one is the prepositional phrase and which one is the subject. Just to remember, just to take into account that prepositional phrase is not a subject. In this case, to the doors here and to the door in the second sentence is not the subject. It is called as prepositional phrase. While the real subjects in the first sentence is the key and the second sentence is the keys. So you have to, You have to make sure that the verb fits the subject. So it is incorrect when in the first sentence it's incorrect to use are when the subject is key. It is singular. It can be replaced by it. So it's supposed to be is in the first sentence and are for the second sentence. Okay. Well, let's move on to this. What is it? Okay, not this one. This one. Okay. All of the book was interesting. Singular or plural? Plural. All of the book. All of the book was interesting. It is singular and it uses was. And all of the books is considered as plural, so it uses were. So there might be a questions. What do you mean? What does it mean by what does it mean by all of the book here? You all know that the book consists of some papers and the cover. When I say all of the book, it it is like what is it? It counts like we count the papers, the cover, and yeah, maybe the what is it? The joint to join the papers there. So all parts of the book, all of the book means all parts of the book as a singular thing. Well, all of the books, it means like there are some books and I want to comprise it, all of the books. Like, for example, I have 10 books here and I want to say like all of the books, it refers to all the 10 books. So it is count as plural. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the second topic. After inverted verbs. Say the first sentence, behind the house was the bicycle I wanted. We all know that behind the house here is not the real subject, so we do not take it into consideration when we write down the verb. The verb is was, and the actual subject is, yeah, behind the house is not the subject, it is preposition. It is adverb of place. The real subject is after the words was and were. So the first sentence we have the bicycles as a subject, so we have to change was with were because bicycles are plural and we have to use were. And the second sentence, the bicycle here, it is singular, so it doesn't fit when we use were. The correct one is was. So in the inverted verbs here, we put verbs before the subject. So the subject is written after the verb. So you have to take it, you have to, what is it? You have to read it very carefully. It's plural and it's singular. Okay, let's try the practice. Okay, problem with subject and verb agreement. South of the town stands some tall trees and a pleasant picnic area. South of the town here. Let's get this up. South of the town here. Is it the verb? Is it the subject or not? No, south of the town. It is like adverb of place as well. The real subject is some tall trees. Some tall trees here is plural. It means that we have to use plural verb as well. Stands here, we use as here. It is for singular. Remember that. So it is correct or incorrect? It is incorrect. Yeah, it is incorrect. Okay. Okay, second example. All of the students in the class taught by Professor Robert is required to turn in their term's paper next Monday. All of the students taught by Professor Robert is required to turn in their term papers next Monday. Say this one. All of the students in the class taught by Professor Robert. All of the students in the class taught by Professor Robert. Which one is the subject? Is it Professor Robert or all the students? To identify this, we have to be able to, we have to identify the activity. Is required to turn in their term papers next Monday. See this one. there. It means that in this sentence there are someone that has what is it? There are some people here that has obligation to turn in that papers, term papers. So which one? All of the students or Professor Robert that has obligation to turn in the papers? Of course, it is the job of students, not the professor. So the real subject here is all of the students here. And students here is a plural. And is it correct to use is? No, it is incorrect. It has to be are. Say this is incorrect. Very nice. The president felt that no one were better suited for the position of chief staff advisor. The president felt that no one, oh, this is not the thing that you have to first to tell about it first. Okay, the third topic actually, I'm so sorry. Well, the third topic here is we have to think about it first. After certain words such as anybody, everything, and no one. Well, after certain words such as anybody, everything, no one, something, each, and every, and there are some other words here, like you can say it by yourself. All of these words, even though they seem like many people, it is counted as singular. Anybody, anyone, nobody, somebody, each, anything, everybody, no one, and someone, everything, everyone, nothing, and something. All of them are counted as singular. Okay, when I say everybody are going to the carnival, it has to be carnival, not carnival, carnival. Okay, even though everybody sounds like there are so many people, it is not counted as plural, but instead it is, even though there are many people, we count it as one by one, so that it is not plural, but it is counted as singular, so it has to be counted, the verb should be is instead of are. Everybody is a singular subject. Okay, I've answered this. You also answered this. This one. The president felt that no one were better suited for the position of chief staff advisor. Say this. The president felt that no one, remember, no one, should it be singular or plural? It should be singular, singular. Because it is singular, we have to make it agree with the verb. Were is not is for plural, so it is incorrect. The correct one is was. So this is incorrect. Okay, let's continue with the practice. Okay, problems with subject and verb agreements. Practice 1. Please answer the questions. First of all, you have to be able, please write down the sentences in your book. And after that, mark the subject and the verb. And after that, decide whether it is correct or incorrect. Practice 1. And then practice 2. It's the same. Write down these 4 sentences in your book. After that, identify the subject and the verb, and then decide whether the sentence is correct or incorrect. It also for the practice this as well. Write them down in your book, and then mark the subject and the verb. After that, decide whether the sentence is correct or incorrect. Well, okay, everybody, I think that's it for today. If you have questions regarding this, what is it? This explanation, feel free to write it down in the comment section. And don't forget to identify yourself before you raise the questions. Okay, that's it for today, everybody. Please do the task that I've given previously in your book and collect it before the time is over. Well, I think that's it for today. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a good day.